Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and welcome back to another High School Musical reaction. I had a ton of requests to do this one, actually, so I'm really pumped to be doing it for you guys. We actually have two reactions, just to make sure you stay for both. We have one during the acoustic version, the High School Musical acoustic Disney Plus version, and we have the piano version. So this is my first time hearing either of them. I have not heard anything of this song, so it's my first reaction to it. As always, you can hit that subscribe button, help this channel grow. It means so much to me, every single one of you. I'm incredibly grateful, not only for the subscriptions, but also just for the support of this channel. You guys it's a loving community, and I'm just grateful for it. So also, I'm a musician myself. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm a musician. I make music myself, so if you want to check that out, it means so much to me. So I got these from requests on the channel, but you can also request a song from the, if you text me, 2 different numbers, international WhatsApp, regular text message. Let's get right into this. This is Wondering, High School Musical. It's funny, like, the abbreviation, High School Musical, the series, I guess. It's a ridiculously long abbreviation with no vowels in it, which is funny. This is the acoustic version. Let's see what we got. First of all, let me just, as a guitarist, as a musician, as a singer-songwriter, sick pedal board, really expensive pedal board. Those are two, it looks like Eventide pedals. One looks like a reverb and one looks like a multi-effects, maybe, the Mobius and the reverb or the echo. Ridiculously expensive, at least $500 each, at least $500 each. And then we have an Ernie Ball volume swell pedal because he's probably gonna do some swells.
Seems like a part of me will always have to lose every single time I have to choose.
Really bright reverb going on. That's a Shure, I believe it's a SM7B. A very, very, very popular microphone. Used a lot actually for live performance, but even more so for podcasting. Very, very, very often used for podcasting.
Swore that it felt right, but was I wrong? Is this where I'm supposed to be at all?
I don't have the answers, not today. It's like nothing makes the questions go away.
It's crazy, man, to see how talented these kids are. It's wild.
What I give to see.
It's going to be really interesting to see where they go 5, 10, 15 years from now.
If the grass was greener
On the
Nice
other
chord.
side of all I've had and lost, would it be enough? Or would I still be wondering if I could go back and change the...
Come on, man. Are you serious? She kills it. Her voice is ridiculous.
If I could go back and change the past, be a little braver than I had, and bet
Nice vocal vibrato.
against the odds, would I still
You hear the echo in the voice?
lost? Even if I woke up in my dreams.
See, look at that. That's cool, actually. Really cool harmony going on here because Olivia, I apologize. I don't know the redhead's name. I apologize. I got to learn the names and stuff. But Olivia has a very warm, full voice. This person on the right, the redhead, has a lot more of like a brighter, thinner voice. And it's just, everybody has a unique voice. And that's the cool thing about harmonies, especially when you do harmonies with other, like a group. For example, like I'm a solo musician, so I layer my own harmonies. But the problem with that is that I have one voice. I can't change the timbre of my voice. So it's cool when you have a group where you can actually, they have different timbres and they sit differently in the mix because the redhead's a little bit brighter, a little more thin, Olivia's warmer, a little fuller, so it just has a really cool mix.
There'd still be something I'm missing if I had everything.
You can hear this slightly even pan left and right to kind of give it even more distinguished. And by the way, you can see that they're wearing headphones. That's called an in-ear monitor. What they're doing is they're able to hear where they are in the song. They're able to hear each instrument. They're able to hear their voice. They're able to hear. So there's a lot of things you're able to hear actually. But you know, so for example, like, you know, every singer is going to have a different mix because they want a little bit more of themselves or a little bit less of so and so or a little bit more of so and so, just to kind of get your own personal mix. And that's the beauty of in-ear monitors. Nice. Oh, killer guitar, man. Listen to the panning of that. You have the guitar in the left ear, and then you have the tom in the right ear for the tom drum. Tom is part of the rack of the guitar of the drums. I apologize, not the guitar. The drums. We have usually two rack toms and then a floor tom, and you pan them accordingly. So if you do a tom roll, you'll hear it go from left to right. You can hear it's like a cool calm response between the guitar in the left ear and the drum in the right ear. So it's left, right, left, right. Here the right.
Feels like I might have broke the best thing that I had. I said too much to ever take it back. I'm scared I'll never find something as good.
She's also a great live performer. All of them are. Like, they all... It's... Look, being a musician, being a producer myself, being a singer-songwriter, I've played dozens and dozens and dozens of live shows. The hardest thing is, what do you do, especially, oh my gosh, especially if you are not playing an instrument. See, I play the guitar, so it's pretty easy when I play live gigs. I've done things where I don't have my guitar and it's just me singing. Dude, what do you do with your hands? Where do you put your hands? Where do you look? There's so many things that you have to learn as an early songwriter of what to do. So I give these girls a lot of credit because it's really, really easy to look awkward. And you're like, what do I do? You know, where am I supposed to put my hands? Where am I supposed to put my look? Where am I supposed to put? Do I put it in my pocket? Do I put it behind me? There's so many different, my body language. Do I look like this? Do I really get into it? Like, there's so many things that you learn that it only comes with experience. The only way you can get better is actually just doing
Would I
it.
even know it if I could? On the other side of all
Nice harmonies.
and lost, would it be enough? Or would I still be wondering? Oh, if I could go back and change the past, be a little braver than I had.
So it actually looks like they panned the vocals. I apologize for pausing so much, but I want to give you guys the best experience and help you guys understand it the best. Sounds like they actually sat the vocalist based on the timbre of their voice. Warmer sounds to the left, brighter sounds to the right, and gives us very cool contrast and you're able to distinguish each of the vocalists.
Against the odds, would I still be lost? Even if I woke up in my dreams, would I still be
Nice arpeggio on the piano. Let me rewind that real quick.
would I still be lost? Even if I woke up in my dreams, would there still be something I'm missing if I had everything?
Look at the violin player. That's called the vibrato that she's doing. It's also the same vibrato that you have in your voice or on a guitar or in any sort of like instrument that you can manipulate the pitch. It's vibrato is when you shake, and you can hear it a lot in the vocalist voice. It's a intentional good shaking, not like a nervous shaking. It's an intentional called vibrato. You're vibrating the string, vibrating the note, going between two different notes. Right there. Look at the violin player shaking her hand. Nice harmonies, man.
Maybe I should turn around and take the other road. Or maybe
Nice
I'm just
harmonies.
looking for what I already know.
Wow.
I'm just wondering if I could go back and change the past, be a little braver than I had, and bet against
Can you hear like when she said had the like little vibe? That's called vibrato. That shake in there is vibrato. Right there again.
Would I still be lost? Even if I woke up in my dreams, would there still be
You hear the clean guitar in there in the far left ear. I hope you're wearing headphones because you're missing a lot with the panning left and right.
Even if I woke up in my dreams, would
Walk
there
down.
still be something I'm missing if I had everything? Would it mean anything to me?
Would it be enough? Or would I still be wondering?
Are they going to resolve? Are they going to leave you? Are you serious? What? So they left you hanging right there. They didn't resolve the chord. Oh my gosh. So what that means is, that's so funny. They left it on the 5 chord and it doesn't resolve. If this 5, you want to go 1, resolve the song. That's wild. That they left it on that 5 chord like that. That's so funny. All right, let's go straight into the wondering. This is the piano, Ashlynn and Nini piano version. I guess that must be Ashlynn. I know that Nini is Olivia in the show, or vice versa. Olivia is Nini in the show because I watched her Genius reaction. Genius, I broke down her song All I Want, the Genius reaction to it. So I guess Ashlynn must be played by Julia Lester.
Seems like a part of me will always have to lose every single time I have to choose.
Gotta say, man, I actually like the vocal production here. It's a lot clearer. You're able to hear more of the vocals. You're able to hear more of like the vocalist and their style a little bit more. I mean, we're only 18 seconds in, but I gotta say I do like this so far.
Swore that it felt right, but was I wrong? Is this where I'm supposed to be at all? I don't have the answers, not today. It's like nothing makes the questions go away. What I'd give to see if the grass was greener on the other side.
Hear that chord right there?
Grass was greener on the other.
Walking up, so that was a chromatic. That was let me explain one more time.
If the grass was greener on the other.
Yeah, so 5, sharp 5, 6. She's walking up 5, sharp 5, 6. Key of C would be G, G sharp, A minor going to the next 6 chord. Nice.
Lost, would it be enough?
I like this version better.
Would I still be wondering if I could go back and change the past? Be a little braver than I hide.
Her vocals shine a lot more in this version than I believe in the other version. I think she sounds crazy good. Julia sounds crazy good, really good.
Would I still be lost? Even if I woke up in my dreams, would there still be something I'm missing? If I had everything, would it mean anything? Maybe I should turn around and take the other road, or maybe I'm just looking for what I already know. I'm just wondering. Feels like I might have broke the best thing that I had.
So the cool thing about this right here is it gives a little bit more of a live version. Like it gives it more like, let me rephrase it. It's not a live version. It's more of like a, hey, we're sitting at the piano version. Like listen to Olivia's vocals right here.
Might have broke the best thing that I had.
Like that sounds pretty raw. Like it's not overproduced. It doesn't sound like it was made in the studio. It probably was. Unless they sang it live right here, but they probably sang it live in a studio and then they're lip syncing here. Likely the way they did it, just because they probably want to get the best audio quality. I could be wrong though. I don't know the answer to that. But it gives this kind of just raw feel to it.
I said too much to ever take it back. I'm scared I'll never find something as good. Would I even know it if I could? If I could go back and change the past, be a little braver than I had, and bet against the odds.
Hear her vocal vibrato? That's what I was talking about earlier. That vibrato, killer vibrato.
If I could go back and change the past, be a little braver than I had.
That literally looks exactly like my high school auditorium. I mean, it's been a while, but that high school auditorium looks exactly the same. It's so funny. Killer, man. Killer. Oh, harmony, come on. That's what I'm talking about. So it's actually, they started not on harmony, they started on unison, and then they went to harmony as the second line. Hold up, look at that. They have the same exact Edison bulb right there. That's really funny. Next to Joshua, Joshua, next to him is the same exact Edison bulb that they had in the other performance. That's funny. See, she resolves it right there. She resolves it on the one, and they didn't resolve it on the one before. Like, it kind of sounds like it ends. You resolves. I don't know. That was cool. I actually like this version significantly more. I think this was a cool version. I'd love to know what you guys think. And if you have not hit that subscribe button, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. So many people made fun of me when I started my YouTube channel, and now here we are, we're growing significantly. And it's just like every time it grows, it's like, hey, proving the people that doubted wrong. So thank you so much for the support. I want to say thank you. Have a great Restituto day. If you want to check out my music, it's Jacob Restituto wherever you listen. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out. God bless, and see you in the next.